Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Castlevania Bloodletting playthrough. It's time for Stage 4.
He's really excited for Stage 4.
Yep. Here we have the Dullahans, taken straight from Castlevania 4. They hit about as far as you can with the normal whip, not this flame whip, so it behooves you to be quite careful when dealing with them. Oh, by the way, be careful of the rocks falling from the ceiling.
That looks dangerous.
Oh yeah, doubly so that they're not any different from rocks until they fall on your head. Also, don't stay on that one.
Ooh.
You may end up with a bad case of death if you do.
That's a little evil. No worse than the elevators that dip into lava in Mario, though.
Speaking of that...
Oh hey! Speak of the devil.
Say hello to the skeleton heads. They are also like bats that have 2 hit points, but at least these ones, if you have the flame whip, die in 1 hit. Not 2. If you don't have the flame whip, they die in 2 hits.
So they're basically the spirit enemy that appears. Yeah, I've had quite enough skeletons. That's enough skull heads.
So, tell me, how are you going to avoid this part? I'm just curious.
Obviously you gotta use your sub-weapons or something. Can you throw knives at the plants or something?
No, I don't think that plant was even hurtable. I'm guessing you have to backflip away from it and try not to hit the spikes.
Maybe that's where you use your short backflip to get just over the spikes, but not far enough to hit the plant.
I guess. Just seems still fairly dangerous to try and do anything like that next to spikes.
I just want the short backflip to be useful. If you could do it, short backflip, I believe in you.
Oh, by the way, we're in the waterway now.
Oh, my favorite, fishmen. Ugh.
Randomly spawning fishmen. They have the fireballs, and they can shoot them in midair.
These guys are just... I can't... I see they got the idiot trap spikes up there to make sure you aren't flipping around.
Yep.
They see you, speedrunners. Don't even try it.
Dracula's deadly speed traps.
Is he doing a pirouette on that whip thing? Like, look for a second that he was doing the little leg kick.
Look, fishmen... They just work for Dracula, you know?
Ooh. That was... dangerous.
Jared saved me, but they will probably exact their terrible vengeance later on. Ow. Yeah, be careful where you jump. You want to really make sure you can get somewhere. And here's a trick they took back from Castlevania Bloodlines with the reflections.
Oh. That's alright.
A little more graphically intense with the whole water effect. And not just a simple reflection this time.
That's kind of impressive. Especially if he just did it with, out of spare, parts and code that he found instead of an actual something.
A direct steal.
Yeah. Like, it's not a hack of Draculax.
Oh, you like that? Well, you're gonna get a real good look at it now.
Are we gonna get a little rising water action? Why, yes!
Oh, yes, we are. I know I can't... Oh, by the way, skeletal bats.
I remember these guys.
We'll see them, the winged skeletons. Thankfully, they die in 1 hit, even with the weakest whip, so they're not too bad to deal with. And this section isn't too long, plus there's plenty of stairs to give you invincibility frames.
I'd be a little worried, if I was actually playing, I'd be mesmerized by this awesome reflection effect.
Also, I don't know why these things don't spawn. Anyway, let's just... Uh-oh.
Hang on. Stairs. Up for stairs.
Stairs, cool. You can do it!
I know you're afraid, Harker, but I believe in you.
Don't die! Maybe we have to, and do this over again.
Can you do some sweet backflips or something? Get up there? Glitch through a wall?
If it was a little lower, I could, but... I guess I just have to bite the bullet and jump in the water.
Don't do it, Harker. You have so much to live for.
Yeah.
Can you, Oh, one of the guys...
There we go!
What?
Stairs are my buddy!
Is this like... And then you jump back off it. Now That's dangerous.
Hey, Harker ain't no coward.
Had to do the Indiana Jones leap of faith.
There's the death clock in the background.
Excellent.
With a mustache, apparently. And here we have the Cursed Ship of Fools making a return from Castlevania 3.
I think it's taken on a little water since then.
Comes with Whip Knights, actually. I don't remember what game those are from.
I don't recall Whip Knights. Clearly I haven't played enough Castlevania lately. Everything's all...
The water is instant kill, so be careful. Here we have secret little axe if you realize that you can actually make that jump.
Are there any, like, places where you can just break open the walls for no reason and find stuff?
Actually, well, we do have to break open a wall.
Okay.
And that's just to progress, but it's a little wonky how we break the wall open.
Oh.
It's not too bad.
Do you just walk through it like that last wall?
No. I wish I could. It blocks the way to a 1-up.
Oh, spikes! Didn't expect to see you here.
Only a fool would go onto a ship with spikes without adequate footwear.
That, Black Skull looked a little ominous. Is there anything different about him?
The red one that follows you around?
Yeah.
He's actually weaker than those blue skulls we saw at the beginning.
Really?
Yeah, so he's actually not so much of a problem.
Maybe he's just... He reminds me of that, Kid Icarus Uprising enemy that auto-kills you if it touches you.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Maybe I'm a little paranoid.
So, yeah, there's the floor we have to break open. How do we do that? Why, with an axe, of course.
What do you do if you don't have an axe?
Pry.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we were a little too slow. But, if you're quick, you can destroy that candle, get down there, and you'll get yourself a 1-up. Possibly the only one in this game.
Can you do the, you know, the waggly whip thing? Where you just kind of hold it out?
Unfortunately not. You can't do the waggly whip.
It's a little disappointing.
Harker's straight as an arrow. He can't do the waggle whip. Don't let that let that whip knight fool you. You can't actually walk on that part. It kills you if you try.
Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating, game designer guy.
So, there's one of the white dragons, the bone dragons. I think actually that's one of the few times you'll see it in this game.
He didn't even have a chance.
It only shows up like 3 or 4 times.
I always like the bone dragons, but they don't really do a good job of placing them where they can cause harm.
Yet not bad, be still not just you're taking hits.
Yeah.
By the way, we're on a boat. What do you think is the correct thing to fight on a boat?
A pirate?
Close. I'd go with a pyre.
Okay.
Here we go, the Flame Soul.
I got half right. Oh, that's neat. Holy Water's a shield.
Yep.
So, is this guy like the evil soul from Draculax that, you know, inhabits the coffins and makes enemies and stuff?
No, this is the Fire Soul. It literally just spits fire at you.
Oh.
Like that! By the way, could you imagine how dodging that would work if you didn't have Holy Water Shield?
I don't know. Can you replace the backflip with a double jump?
No, not really.
Like, I expect you would have to jump once and then do a big backflip over the fire guy.
Yeah, he has a massive stream that you will have to run into. But with with enough hearts and Water Shield, you can block all this.
One way to do it.
And let's get this over with.
That doesn't look very comfortable.
I'm more concerned with how he's able to move with the ship.
Jeez, okay. That's a long name.
Fresh with our sea legs, let's use them to do a little dance. In stage 5.